Welcome back to part 2 of this video. My camera died in the last video, so I had to make it in 2 parts here. So you need lesson worksheet 119 right now. And when we look at number 1, we want to figure out how long is this line segment. Well, I look here, and let's do millimeters first. When I look here, it is 10, 20, 30, it's not all the way to 40, so let's go back to 30. I know this longer line in between there is 35, so I can go 36, 37, so I would say this one is 37 millimeters. Okay. Now, this next line is asking me how many full centimeters and then how many extra millimeters. Well, it's 3 full centimeters. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 millimeters. Okay. And I can write this 2 more ways. I can write it as a decimal or as a common fraction here. Okay. Let's write it as a common fraction first. So 3 and 3 tenths, that's a fraction or a mixed number. Let's write it as a common fraction or a mixed number. And then off to the side, it doesn't really matter where in box 1, but in box 1, let's write it as a decimal as well. So 3 decimal point 3. 3 and 3 tenths centimeters. So I added that in because I want to practice writing it that way as well. Okay, so these are 4 different ways to write this same measurement for this one line segment. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 is between 1 and 2 centimeters. So first let's measure it in millimeters. Well, that'd be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we would say that is 14 millimeters. It's 1 full centimeter and 4 extra millimeters. So again, let's write that as a mixed number or a common fraction. 1 and 4 tenths. And let's write it as a decimal as well. And that would be 1 decimal point 4 tenths centimeters. Now that you have 2 examples of how to do this, I want you to hit pause right now, try 3 and 4, and then when you come back, I'll go through number 3 and number 4. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at number 3. 3 is, well, if I count my millimeters and 10 at a time, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Can't go another one or I'd go over. So 50, and this would be 55 right at that longer line, so 56, 57, 58 millimeters. Then let's break it into centimeters and millimeters. Well, that would be 5 full centimeters. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 millimeters. And I can write this as a fraction. So 5 and 8 tenths. Or I can write it as 5 decimal point 8 and then centimeters. So 5 and 8 tenths centimeters. Okay, number 4. Looking here. 10, 20, and then let's count by ones now, so 21, 22, 22 millimeters. This would be 2 full centimeters and 1, 2 millimeters, so 2 centimeters and 2 millimeters. And another way to write this would be 2 and 2 tenths, or 2 decimal point 2 centimeters. 2 2/10. Okay, number 5, it says draw a 3 2/10 centimeter line segment. So I don't need you to use a regular ruler, just use a ruler that's right on the paper here. 3 2/10 centimeters. So we want to go to 3 full centimeters. That'd be right here. But then we also have 2/10, so we need to go 1, 2 lines further. So first thing I need you to do is put a dot right above where 32 millimeters would be, or 3 2/10 centimeters would be, and then take your pencil and connect the 2 dots, like that. Number 6, I'll show you how to do that, and then I'll have you do 7 and 8 by yourself. Well, here I need to draw a 4 8/10 centimeter line segment. So 1, 2, 3, 4 full centimeters, and then I need 8 millimeters, 4 8/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So put a dot right there. Then I go ahead and I connect those 2 dots. There's 4 8/10 centimeters. Try 7 and 8 on your own by hitting pause right now, and then come back when you're ready. Welcome back. 1 7/10 centimeters. Okay, so here's 1. And then I need to count 7 little lines after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put a dot above that. I connect them. Draw a 5 6/10 centimeter line segment. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6 extra millimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put your dot there where it goes. And connect the 2 by drawing a straight line segment. Okay, let's go down to number 9 and number 10. This one is written as a fraction. We need to write it as a decimal. Okay, well, 2 5/10. When I do this, I'm going to write the whole number, I write the decimal, and then I only need to write the 5. 2 5/10. So using that as an example, I want you to try 7 1/10. Hit pause right now. 7 1/10. 7 decimal point, and then you only have to write the 1. 7 decimal point 1. So 2 5/10 is equal to 2 5/10. 7 1/10 is equal to 7 1/10. Now we have decimals that we need to change to fractions for the last 2. Okay. So 6 9/10. Well, I'm going to write the number before the decimal. That's my whole number. Then I need a fraction bar. I write the 9 on top of the fraction, and then I write 10 on the bottom. Okay, for this next number, 4 3/10. Well, my whole number is 4, fraction 3/10. Okay. If you need to, I encourage you to go back and rewatch any parts of this video over again if you need more practice. If you need any help with this, please contact me at school. Good luck 3rd grade, and I'll see you in the next video.